Um, you had mentioned earlier, you specialize in supplements,
Yeah,
running a supplement company. Tell me about that. How you got that started up?
man. So, man, that was probably a decade ago. So I actually met a guy who owned a supplement manufacturing company at the time, and he has a lot of brands that were doing manufacturing with him, and I got involved with him like on the marketing side. I'm kind of self-taught on all the marketing that I
Sure.
know. Um, I guess you can say like YouTube University or whatever everybody's saying now,
Yeah.
I mean, there's just so many outlets and avenues to learn things on the internet to help your skill set and help you make money. And I just kind of took everything that I knew from marketing and just applied it to supplements. And one of the ideas that he had was to just kind of start our own house brands that were, owned by the manufacturing company. And I mean, we've just built all these different brands up, man. I mean, we got 4 or 5 brands now, man, and all of them are they're all geared and marketed towards different different people on different fitness journeys.
Hmm.
So some people are on more like the health and wellness. Some people are on more like, like the hardcore bodybuilding. Some people are just kind of like in the middle. And I've been doing that for probably a decade, man, is just all supplements, marketing, building websites, writing product descriptions, picking athletes, doing content, man. And, obviously like content is king now.
Oh yeah.
Um, yeah. So, I mean, just doing that, and having that experience doing that also kind of translated into me knowing how to market myself as a wrestler, and to kind of to knowing that like with most everything, perception is reality, right? So if you want people to view you as something, then you need to associate yourself with that, and be presented in that light, right? So it's like if you want people to view you as a TV wrestler, then you need to work TV guys. That's how people start to view you. They start going like, "Oh, like I know that guy. Like he works all the guys from TV." And then people start to associate you as like, "Oh, like well, he's a TV wrestler too."
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
just kind of navigating all that, man.
Yeah. It's amazing to see, your progress and, combining your loves and making it in the NWA, one of the most iconic and legendary wrestling promotions in the world, and you're just killing it. So keep up the
Thank
good
you,
work. Why do you feel passionate about helping others in your community?
man. Helping. So some people view helping in different lights, right? So some people view helping as like, you have to do X or you're not helping, or you have to do Y or you're not helping, right? And I've always said, man, that there are many ways to help people and help um, develop people, or to take people and elevate them, if that makes sense, right? So
Hmm.
you can do simple things like just with your time. And one of the things that I've always said, right, is like it's very good. And I actually heard this, man, very, very long ago. There's a book, it's by a guy, his name is Norman Vincent Peale. It's called The Power of Positive Thinking. And
Yeah,
in the,
I've heard of that
in the
book.
yeah, and so in this book, so that book, and there's a book by a man named David Schwartz. It's called The Magic of Thinking Big. And all these books, they really changed like my perspective on life and like giving and helping people as much as you can, right? So one of the things that they talked about, right, was that um, it's important that you make a lot of money, and the reason for that is if you make a lot of money, you can disperse money, and money can go a long way to help people. Um, if you don't do that, then you are limited to your physical presence with helping people. So I don't know if that makes sense to everybody, but it's one of those things where like you can give to many people. You can give your time, you can give advice, you can give money, or whatever you choose to give. All of it can be considered helping or aiding or helping to elevate somebody.
Wow, I never thought of it that way. It's a pretty unique way to look at it.
You send me your address, I'll send you those books because I got some extra copies of them.
Oh, thank you. I'd appreciate that. That's so
They're
cool.
incredible books, man, and they will change your way. I think um, a lot of times people's perspective on things is very skewed, right? Like I'm a person that believes that like I believe that you can think yourself out of bad situations, because
Yeah.
it's the power of the mind is very the power of the mind is very underutilized, if that makes sense. One guy that's very good at talking about this is a guy named his name is Jack Canfield,
Hmm.
and he wrote all those books, those chicken noodle soup for the soul
Yes.
books.
Oh yeah. I remember those.
There's a lecture on YouTube that he it's about 2 hours long, but he talks about the power of the mind and um, you know believing and knowing and visualizing yourself in a place before you're even there, and before you know it that you'll be there. um so I'll send you that too.
Oh
If
yeah.
we hop off here, you can shoot me a
Sure.
text and I'll get it over to you.
Yeah, it'd be great. Thank you.